we did urge that there was a great deal of the old Singapore which was worthy of conservation, but at that point it didn't cut much ice with the government, and it was quite a bit later down the track, I think, before anything very significant was done about the conservation of buildings, anyway. Conservation in the sense of open spaces and reserves and so on was, I think, accepted generally. And we didn't have to do much argument about the desirability of reserving some of the major reserves which appeared in the plan, especially the areas around Bukit Timah, I think, in the centre of the island. And it's obvious, actually, from what I've seen in the last couple of days, that a great deal of the original natural vegetation has been preserved, and a great deal more planting has gone on as well. So that I think Lee Kuan Yew had a catchphrase at that time, Singapore green and clean.
What about the historical buildings, though, the preservation of the historical buildings?
Well, initially that didn't cut much ice either.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the historical buildings particularly that we were advocating for. But eventually the possibilities for conserving those buildings economically, as I believe has been done, by leasing them to private developers on condition that all sorts of things were conserved, but it led on to mean that these buildings had an economic use, and therefore there was much greater interest in conserving them than would have been the case if they'd simply been kept as historic remnants to stand back and admire, but not to actually use. So market forces were brought into play to strengthen the argument for conservation and to provide methods of financing it.